outfit. We had a little medical emergency in my family on Tuesday, and my husband ended up in the emergency room and then in the hospital all week. I'm happy to say that my wonderful husband is fine today and home. Yes, thank you, thank you. Gave me many opportunities to be grateful and to just take a breath and feel gratitude and perspective on my life, beginning with having the opportunity to realize that he had a very serious heart condition that we would never have found had he not gone in on Tuesday morning for a routine EKG connected with a surgery that he was supposed to be having. And so that uncovered that he was an AFib, and that's what started the whole process. Also uncovered that he was in very early stages of norovirus, which was just a little icing on the cake, and so early that he didn't give it to anyone else, and anyone who knows anything about norovirus, super contagious and also not fun. So I had a house full of people, nobody else got it. So that was blessing number 2. He is now on the proper medication to live a long life and not die of heart failure. However, it took a few days to figure out that he does have congestive heart failure, which is the worst name for any disease, I think, or in the top 10 at least. That was kind of a blow to him the morning that we found that out. It was like a gut punch for him when we were sitting there after hearing that and sort of taking that in, talking, sort of breathing, and then a couple of old veterans, we were at the VA hospital, showed up at our door with guitars and just like, 20 harmonicas, Billy and Jack, and asked if they could sing for us, and turned our day around. Lovely. One of them reminded me so much of a dear friend, Gary Ferguson, who crossed over, and I said thank you to him. So just another blessing, so many opportunities. The first thing I did when his doctor called me and said he was in the ER was reach out to my circle of light, who showed up in a big way, as they always do. In addition to the circle of light, I have my Amani friends, all of you, my dear friends, my women, my family, my son and my daughter-in-law were at my house in no time, cooking, cleaning, making me smile. There all week. The week has been a bit of a blur, just going back and forth to the hospital, and it's just been an opportunity to count my blessings, to realize how blessed I am, and to just check in on life and what matters. So I wanted to share that with you all, and I wanted to share this outfit because I went to Ross, so I got a lot of Rome clothes, and y'all are going to be seeing them on Sundays. And this, I look like I could be doing, remember this from Lucy? Squishing grapes. So anyhow, I wanted to share that with you all. I love you all, so let's stand up and let's sing some songs and raise the vibration.
Just making wine out of those sour grapes, huh?
Making wine out of grapes.
This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. Oh, this joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. Oh, this joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. Oh, the world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. This strength that I have, this strength that I have, the world didn't give it to me. Oh, this strength that
have a seat. And we have some kids back there. All right, looks like Marie's going to take them, so you guys go have a fantastic time. And welcome to the Amani Center. So thank you, everyone who has shown up today. We like to start our service by saying our vision statement together. So let's all speak it together. We are lighting the path to peace together. That's why we show up every Sunday. That is what's in our hearts, and that's what we're here on the planet to do. So thank you for showing up and being part of that. For anyone who's here new at the Amani Center, this is a little bit about who we are. We're an open and inclusive spiritual community. We believe there are many paths to the divine. We are a place where you can learn and you can grow and you can be a safe and a welcoming space. Sometimes you're here to learn and grow and bring your light, and sometimes you just need a place that you can show up and fill your cup. And so we are all of that. So whatever you're here for today, you're welcome, and we're glad you're here. Is there anyone here for the first time? If you're brave and you want to raise your hand, we have a little trifold we'd love to give you. If not, see one of our ushers on the way out, and we'd be happy to hand it to you. If you're here online for the first time or second time or 12th time and you'd like to get that, just drop us a DM. We'd love to send it to you. Yes. Oh, yes, right here, right in front. Gina, you want to bring one up? Thank you so much. And one of the ways that we live into our vision statement, into our mission, is our circle of light. And I mentioned that earlier. That is our practitioners and our ministers, people who have done years and years and years of classes and work to learn these tenets of metaphysical training. Right up here in front, Gina. Metaphysical training and how to remind you of the truth of you, who you are, the light within you, the God within you, the universe within you, the beauty and light and love and kindness and brilliance that's within you when you need to be reminded. So if you have something that you are looking to bring into your life to manifest, something wonderful that's a light in your life, if in your brain, in your heart, if it's there, if it popped in, it's there because it wants to manifest through you, and we can help you do that. Or if there's something heavy on your heart that you need to put down, we would like to help you put it down and stop carrying it around. So with the members of our Circle of Light, our practitioners, our ministers, raise your hand so you can see who these people are right now. Don't take it home with you, or don't not bring it into your life. See one of us after service. We'd love to spend some time in treatment with you. Thank you all. And we have our wonderful Reverend Angie with us today. She's wonderful at treatment. Sit down with her for a few minutes and see how things transform for you. Yes, thank you. It's good to see you here. And Bill, too. We love Bill. All right, so let's go through a few announcements, things that are going on here at Amani. So it's our first Sunday in May, and our theme for May is Spring into Consciousness. So we have our usual powerful Amani lineup, beginning with ministerial intern Lucian Baker, who's going to knock our socks off today, as he does every month. So grateful to have him here. Next week we'll have our wonderful Reverend Pixie DeFore, then the amazing Reverend Donna Appadoni, and we close the month out with the amazing Reverend Sherry Wynn. So another wonderful month here at the Amani Center. And our drum circle will be this Friday, May 9th, and that is every second Friday of the month. So show up for that. Bring a drum if you've got it. If not, we have plenty of percussion instruments to share. Make a joyful noise, shake something loose, have a great time, and just regulate your nervous system. It really does. You leave feeling better, and you have a great time while you're here. So show up, tell your friends. It's a great way to start your weekend and spend a Friday night. Full Moon Gathering will be on May 12th, and that's at 6:30. That's ritual and breath work and just a wonderful way to do some journaling and kind of check in with what this particular full moon is got going on, what has in store for you. It's going to be happening whether you know it or not, so might as well check in, and then you can be like, oh, that's what's going on, and that can be helpful. So join us for that. Transformational Breathwork Journey with Stephanie Dawn. Do you want to talk a little bit about this?
Yes. I kind of sprung that on you, but I met this lovely woman named Stephanie Dawn, and she is going to come and do a breathwork session for us on May 30th. And I haven't tried it yet, but if anybody has done breathwork before, it is absolutely transformational. And her whole premise is that you're going to get into different states of consciousness than you currently live in. And what I understand is that you get to work on whatever you want to work on. So whatever your intention is for the session, you get to work on that there. Let's see. Tickets are $35 in advance, and then they're $40 at the door. I don't have an Eventbrite yet, but if you guys would like to sign up, if you know you'd like to come, we can take either a PayPal payment or a $35 cash payment if you want to sign up for that. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Nicole. Thanks for going out and finding these very cool things, ways to do something transformational, something different. When you're ready to push it a little, this is a great place to start. And you do it right here in a safe, comfortable place with someone who is an expert in this. So talk to Nicole if you want to ask a little more questions about this. All right, Team Play Date will be Friday, May 16th. This is just a great, safe place for kids to show up, teens, and be with other teens and have some fun and be themselves. And they need that. Every Thursday, the 11:11 Staying Grounded in Challenging Times. It's a support group. It's a place to show up, talk a little bit about what's going on, share what's on your heart, do some meditation, do some connection work, breathe, and be reminded that it's okay in a group that's here for you. And then here's some of the other stuff we do every week: Course in Miracle on Thursdays, chair yoga on Tuesdays, and Saturday meditation and breath work every Saturday morning. So see the front board where there's some posters up there to find out what that's all about and participate in all this great stuff. All right, I'm going to ask our board member, treasurer, Erin, to come up, and she's going to talk a little bit about how you can show up for the Amani Center.
Very fast, and I'm going to get over my microphonophobia. Ooh, these lights are bright. So I'm Erin. I'm the treasurer on the board, and in the back we have some sign-up sheets. The board would really like you to join the technology committee. That could include sound and lights and cameras and other things. The facilities committee, the marketing committee, and the events committee. We're hoping we have only about 2 or 3 people per committee right now, and most of them are board members. We'd really like more people to get involved, bring your skill set to help Amani. We need musicians on committees. That'll be the Sunday committee, the events committee. So we're hoping meet once a month, probably on Zoom, help us research what we need in the center, how much things are going to cost so that we can bring that to the board to help make a decision, because we cannot do it without you. We really need everybody to help. And if you have a skill that you'd like to share with Amani in any of these areas, come back in the back and let me know. We'd be happy to talk about it.
Awesome. Thank you, Erin. Takes a village, and this is our village, so thank you all for showing up for that. All right. That's the last of our announcements. Thank you for silencing your phones. And we're going to take a moment, get quiet, and bless this service. So go ahead and set aside anything in your lap. I like to put my feet flat on the floor so I can really feel grounded in. If it's comfortable for you, allow your eyes to close. Receive that breath in. And then just release it kind of slowly. That will start to slow your nervous system and just let you become still, go within. As we just check in with ourselves, turn within towards God, towards the universe, towards our inner self, towards spirit, nature, whatever word you use for that oneness, that power, that divine, which is running in as and through each and every one of us always. I know that all is well. I know that today's service is unfolding divinely, just as it's meant to. Everyone who needed to be here heard that little voice and said yes, and showed up, brought their gifts, brought their open hearts, came to fill their cup. And I know that everyone who showed up as part of the service, our speaker, our music, our sound team, our live stream team, our volunteers, our greeters, the people who unload the dishwasher and put out the coffee and set up the room, everyone, they're all just where they need to be, and they're all blessed by the service they give. And I know everyone who showed up to receive receives just what they need to receive, and they give what they need to give, whether they realize it or not. We all are in the state of flow, giving and receiving. And that's so beautiful, and it's just right. So I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm so grateful for the Amani Center for providing this amazing space, this amazing community that is filling all of us and giving us a place where we can give as well. And so I know that all is well today. All is well in each divine second. And that we can come here and breathe and receive and give. And that it is our place. And that when we're here, our vibration rises, and that we take that with us when we leave. And we bring that to our families, to other people, even those we pass on the street, raising the vibration, bringing our high vibration, bringing our love, our connection, our oneness out into the world to raise the vibration of the world. And that's how we're doing it. So with great gratitude for all of this, I just release this word into the law, knowing that it is done. As I speak it, it is done, and that all is truly well. And together we say, and so it is. All right, so now we're going to have our affirmation. And so today's affirmation is brought to us by the wonderful ministerial intern, Lucian Baker. We're going to speak it 3 times, the first time with energy. The second time we'll bring it into a whisper and really let it drop into our hearts. And the third time, just join me mentally as I speak it aloud and really let it soak into your cells. Let's begin. I surrender to the source and allow my consciousness to spring forward. I surrender to the source and allow my consciousness to spring forward. I surrender to the source and allow my consciousness to spring forward. And together we say, and so it is. All right, now we're going to have a song that's going to lead us into our meditation.
Clearly, it's not just me today. I appreciate these ladies who step forward when I call and say, I have no voice today. So, thank you.
Take care of each other here.
So many ways.
Please prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Please prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Please prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for
into your meditation. Allow your eyes to close. Breathe deeply, allowing your nervous system to calm, slow. Open your heart. Open your mind. Prepare yourself to be a sanctuary, your own sanctuary, for love, for peace, for calm, for all the emotions that you need on the planet right now. What do you need? Do you need hope? Be a sanctuary for hope. Do you need peace? Be a sanctuary for peace. Do you need joy? Be a sanctuary for joy. Do you need love? Be a sanctuary for joy. Open up to whatever it is your heart is craving. Make it welcome to yourself. And when you make it welcome to yourself, you make it welcome to others. You become a beacon shining out with beauty and light, that which you wish to bring in. You're a magnet for it. And you draw it in. And you make it welcome, not only in yourself, but in others. What is it that you want to welcome in, to be a sanctuary for? Meditate on that now. And then become that. Enjoy your meditation. Now staying in this peaceful mentality for a few more moments. Let's take time for
say an affirmative prayer for divine healing. And we'll focus on healing any sense of discord or pain in our own hearts, in the hearts of our loved ones, and anywhere across the planet. So in a moment, I'll ask you to speak aloud the name of anyone who you know who is feeling pain or experiencing disease or in any sort of experience of hurt or could use healing, whether it's yourself or a family, friend, or a situation anywhere on the planet. And then we're just going to shine our loving knowingness of oneness and healing and wholeness upon it. So go ahead now and speak aloud the name of a person, a place, a situation that you want to shine that loving wholeness upon. Go ahead and speak it aloud now. As we just feel the energy of all these divine souls and places and issues filling the room, and you can keep speaking them if something comes to mind. We just shine our love light upon this. We see the wholeness of all of these situations, these individuals, our family, our human family, our animal family, the plant family, the earth family, the universal family. We are all one, whole, perfect, and complete, just as we are, one with spirit, with God, with the universe, with the divine. We just feel the love, the oneness, the perfect divine wholeness, and we shower that love, that wholeness, and we remind all of the perfection. And we feel the receiving of this love as we just send it out, knowing that all is well, knowing that it is received. And so from this place of love and wholeness and kindness and joy and beauty and perfection, I release this word into the law, knowing that it is done and that all is truly well. For all that was spoken and all that was not spoken. And together we say, and so it is. And now we're going to sing another song. That was quite beautiful. The river is a healer. The river is a sage. The river knows no end, and the river feels no age. The river is a leader every single day. It's living in the moment, and it always finds a way. Water, heal my body. Water, heal my soul. When I go down to the water, by the water I feel whole. The river calls me over. It's calling out my name. In the day and in the night I hear the river all the same. It's calling me over, calling
Water, heal my body. Water, heal my soul. When I go down, down to the water, by the water I feel whole.
When I go down, down to the water, by the water I feel whole. All right, and now it is my great pleasure to introduce our wonderful speaker, our wonderful friend, our brother, Lucian.
Because you are an expression of God, that's why. All right, and we are back. How are we feeling? One more time for our music ministry, please. Thank you. All right. Feedback. It's funny because they tell you how to get over your fear of speaking, right? You're supposed to imagine everyone else's. But that's how I feel right now. All right. I heard whoever whistled at me. I needed that too. I felt a lot better. Blossoming awareness. I think I just had that right now. So it's spring, very much. And the first thing I think of is the awesome blooming we get to see around us. And so I'm just appreciating the wildflowers, especially the dandelions, and just how effortlessly the wind will carry their seeds and just blow them to where they need to be at, and we'll get more dandelions. Just a beautiful thing. It's another example of how Spirit has literally given us everything we need. We don't need to do anything. And then I started thinking about how, due to our consciousness, we are all green thumbs and don't even know it. Constantly spreading seeds and planting them, seeds of wisdom, we are constantly doing that. So in the winter, right, and this is a metaphor, I'm talking about the winter of our lives, when things get cold, freezing, and we get those blizzards, and just everything just seems to just be getting knocked around in our life and dismantled. I think about our seeds of intention. We all have a divine purpose while we are here. Whatever your calling is, whatever your your gift to the world is, that is yours to cultivate. But we do get distracted, don't we? When that winter comes, and I'm talking about real winter, I'm talking about heartbreak and court dates and health scares, and I'm talking about real winters. still get to cultivate our gifts. We still get to cultivate whatever it is that we are here to spread to the world. And what's beautiful about that is these seeds do bloom. We may forget about them, but they do bloom. So the way I grew up, I had this, what I thought, perfect family. Mom and dad, and then they get married, and later on comes my little sister, and I felt like I had the most perfect family. And so when the divorce happened and we split, I was devastated. And dad finds somebody new, and mom finds somebody new, and you get to pretend to like your new step-parents, and it's just so annoying, and then they grow on you, but it's in your mind, you're, wow, it was so perfect. Jay-Z has this song called A Week Ago where he's talking about how, him and his crime partner were making all this money and they were the best of friends, and then one gets caught and snitches on him, and he's like, man, it was all good just a week ago. I am now in my 40s, and I've been blessed to be around a lot of young men, little boys, who have had similar circumstances in their lives. That confusion, that what's going on in my family, and I get to see that, and all those times I cried, feeling like I was alone in that. Those were seeds being planted, y'all. That was my calling. I get to now that same wisdom, that same spirituality and practice that got me through that experience, I get to now give it to someone else and let them keep spreading it. That is the gift. What have you been through in your life? What winters have you survived? That is yours to spread. That is yours to keep going. Now, here is where I want to bring it all together. Did you know? I didn't know this. Well, I did, but I'm pretending like I didn't. That electricity has always existed? No, I mean like always. I mean like Fred Flintstone in there. I mean like always, right? Even the dinosaur. There was electricity then. However, one day, one of us discovered it, and now we act like it was already there. Think about all the other things that are existing right now, waiting for you to discover it. Right now. That technology has always been. Everything you need right now is within you, literally. So when I think about this thing called the universe, I realize the universe is the container of everything. Even outside the soul, that's the universe. You look at the picture of the world, that same picture of the planet we've been looking at for so many years that the government keeps showing us because they don't want us to really know what the planet looked like now because we done dogged it. Like that picture, right? If you look at the picture of the earth, it's very easy to look at that. Oh, that's the earth. We are all one. See one. But if you keep on backing that camera up, there's more, even beyond that, even behind the camera, that all of that is the universe too. Do you understand you can't escape the universe. You are it. So knowing that, also understand that you get to command this very thing that you are because you are in control of it. You control your own universe. The distractions will always be there, and yes, they are dang believable. Where's your discipline? Do you remember that the very gift you are, we need to keep on cultivating that, keep watering it, keep putting love into. I don't care what the storm is telling you, that is what you are here to do. Now, of course, this is very easy for me to talk right now. I got a fresh haircut. Somebody bought me a brand new shirt. It's very easy for me to say this right now, but when the storm comes in my life, I'm going to need you to remind me of what I'm talking about today. And I promise you, I'm not going to like it. Might even say a few words that might shake you up, but I promise you in the end, in my spring, I will appreciate it. Usually, before there's an awakening in our lives. Be honest, right? Something makes you sit down. Yes. And wake up. Usually, that's just how we are as humans, right? Somebody like, hey, don't you think you need to stop doing that one habit that we've been telling you? I don't need to stop anything. Then you have an event that, okay, maybe it's time I stop doing that. That's just how we are as humans. So if there is something, a winter, because, we are animals. We do know that. And in the winter, a lot of the animals that we love to just watch, and it's so beautiful, they hibernate. That is a metaphor. So all I'm saying is when your hibernation is calling you for you to sit down, that's you rejuvenating. That's you blossoming in awareness to the next stage. Now, it doesn't always feel good. I know me, right? When I used to play football and I was having a good game and, oh, man, I'm making it known out here. Remember my number. That's right. When I'm on the field, you need to just leave. And that's exactly when Coach says, Baker, the bench? Coach. But if you look at those teams, right, those teams that weren't as big, those teams that barely had 11 players, and they had to play what's called Iron Man football, which means you really don't come off the field. Both offense and defense, you have to play because our team isn't big enough. Those kids get so just worn out way faster than we did. You have to sit down. You have to allow yourself to be still at times. You cannot overwork yourself. It is imperative. This is why all the great prophets would take long, what we call Jesus walks, just into the wilderness and just, that's why. You have to take a break from the work and go on vacation for a second and come back like, guess what I got for you today? Brand new seeds. You are always planting seeds, always. That's how amazing you are. You can't stop. This is why we stay quiet and allow the voice of God to talk to us. Because if we're not careful, and this is my militant part, I'm from Oakland. I always got to bring it back to that. See, if you look at the earlier expressions of hip hop, that's what it was about. It was about community. It was about love. It was about that. It was a message. You listen to KRS-One, he'll tell you, you couldn't just walk up to the house party and ask for the microphone. You had to be somebody in the community. And the reason why is because in this community, we have a certain standard, a certain way of thinking, a certain way of doing things. And if you do not fit that, you may end up saying things that kills the whole vibe of the party. So we need to know you, homie. You can't just grab the mic. And then came the corporate world, and we can make money off this little culture you built for ourselves. So then it started twisting things, and if we can't sell it, it's just not valuable. And so now the guns and the whole just whatever to our culture has now happened. But originally, that's what hip-hop was about. It was about culture. It was about speaking your word. All I'm saying is that there are those in control who know that if you stay quiet long enough, that voice of God will remind you who you are, and I won't be able to sell you anything. So I need to keep you distracted. Guess what's going on in this part of the world? Isn't it so terrible? Guess what these people are doing over here? Better lock your doors. Oh, there's so much fear going on in the world. You better just listen to me because I'm the one to the answer to your fears. So for $9.99, you can get the answer. But when we finally stop and get quiet and allow God and our ancestors to guide us, that's the revolution right there. Your consciousness can't be bought. It can't. And here's what's beautiful about it. You get to advance in consciousness against your will anyway. I remember when I got held back in the first grade. That was so shaming for me. And understand, this was a time where, my cousin had been murdered and my parents divorced, and it was a very tough time. I couldn't sit still. And I get to this one school, and the very first thing they do when I get there, shout out to African Children's Advanced Learning Center, they skip me up to my normal grade. Now, you'd think I'd be proud in that moment, but I was terrified. terrified. Like, hold on, you're skipping me up a whole new grade. I'm not ready for this work. And we're not trying to hear that, young man. Yes, you are. All I'm telling you is that a lot of times when you're going through a brand new storm and you feel like, why am I going? Because God sees that you are ready to advance in consciousness. That's why. And with that new thinking, with that advance in consciousness comes a whole new awareness of responsibilities. And that's really what we fear. Come on, it's the responsibility. I want the power, but please don't make me responsible for it. I like that I get to say what a lot of us feel, but just don't want to say it. I get to just say it. And then, I didn't say that. I remember not too long ago, I'm at the movies. And the person I brought with me to the movies, we're walking. And out of nowhere, I see this $5 bill. Okay, I wasn't the first one to see it. I see it after my friend sees it. So the $5 bill is right there, and oh, look what we got blessed with. That's the positive person who's with me. You would think, right? Brother Lucian was positive too. Oh, yeah. No, I wasn't. $5? What's that $5 going to do? That can't buy anything. Being so, it was so disgusting. It was so negative. Here's the discipline I'm talking about. This person could have easily allowed my negativity to get all over them and ruin the night. Brushed me off, like, all right, that's your funky hamper, not mine. My clothes are clean. I kid y'all not, within 2 seconds, we get into the theater, and there's a photo booth. Like, hey, you want to take pictures? Okay, sure, I'll do that. I like taking pictures. We both like taking pictures. And when we get in the booth and close the curtain and look at how much the photos cost, guess how much they cost? Do not play with this, y'all. The miracles are happening around your life every single time. Turn off your phone, turn off the radio, turn off YouTube, and allow the magic to happen. Your ancestors are talking to you right now, trying to remind you of just how awesome and indestructible you are. But you have to be willing to get quiet. Get quiet and hibernate and allow the blossoming to happen. This isn't always easy. I struggle with this too. That's the fun thing. That's why I love coming up here and just being vulnerable, because I'm not saying this because I'm just a master at it. I just know it works. Now, this is the part I love, reminding y'all I'm still in ministerial school, because Matthew 14:22. This is when Peter actually walks with Jesus on water. Now, whether we actually believe the story for real or we just know it's a metaphor, it's still important. And so he's walking with Jesus on water, and as soon as he realizes it, he gets afraid and starts to sink. How many times have we done something awesome on accident, and as soon as we realize, oh my God, I'm doing it. You are that awesome. That's all you have to do is just surrender to it, and you will fly. But you got to be willing to surrender. We only think we control things anyway. Just understand, the only thing you will ever control in this experience is your own consciousness. It's the only thing you have control over, which is a beautiful thing. I've seen men who could lift the heaviest weights in the gym have an accident in their lives, and you would think that, oh, it's so terrible, and now I can't lift weights, and they just end up doing something even more amazing than they were doing before. Knowing, okay, well, God has just detoured me into another awesome expression. This is what we are here to do, be like water. Are you ready to blossom or not? See, we think when we try to stay a small little quiet bud that that's the life. Oh, I'm just a bud. No bees asking me for any nectar. No, nothing even bothering me. But understand, you will blossom. You get to be the beautiful flower that you were meant to be. You can't escape it. Here we go. The symbolism of spring cleaning. I hate chores. I despise chores. I hate them. Except washing the dishes. Dishes are kind of meditative for me. Anything else, I hate it. And what I'm realizing is the symbolism of the spring cleaning is this is a time for us to clean away all the soot and the nastiness that the blizzard from before has given us. This is our time to just clean it and allow the new to just come into our lives and to get rid of the old and to open up the doors and let the elements just open up our homes. And yeah, in order to do spring cleaning properly, we get to get rid of a lot of things. We get to purge a lot of things. See, I'm someone who likes new things in my life, but I also have a sentimental kind of feeling for a lot of the old things in my life. But I want new things in my life, and I don't want clutter in my house. See my dilemma? So there's only one logical thing I get to do. That old stuff gets to be new to someone else now. But I have to be willing to allow the circulation to continue. The whole reason we have flowers is because there are seeds in circulation. Do you see where I'm going with this? Stop holding on to them seeds. Let them go. You're getting more anyway. You'll never, ever stop producing seeds. You're a seed. We spend a lot of time in the past. I know I do. When things were just so much easy. Come on, 80s babies. Remember Saturday night cartoons? Remember Ninja Turtles and Thundercats and it was so great. Then you become a teenager and it's so frightening because now you got homework and just all these things and classes to go to and it's just not the same. And finally you get used to it and okay, now you got to get a job and do all this and be me personally, I'm always looking, it was so much better back then. And then sometimes I can't wait for whatever experience I'm having now to be over with. So I'm looking to the future. I can't wait till I'm finally a minister and this and that. And listen, the present, you've heard this metaphor before, is only a present if we stay in the moment. You can't open the gift in the past. You can't open the gift in the future. And the whole reason they call it the present is because the present itself is a gift. The only thing we have is now. The past is gone forever and the future never comes anyway. What are you planting right now in your life? What do you want to plant? What is calling you to put into the soil right now? What is calling you? You are a green thumb of consciousness right now in this moment. You plant things and don't even realize they're manifesting. Bless you. Thank you for blessing me. I remember when my grandmother, Reverend Eloise, decided she was going to take on East Bay Church of Religious Science. At the time, it was so small that Home Office was actually going to make it a study group and say, you don't have enough congregants to be a church anymore. So it was actually in jeopardy of, losing its church status and just being named a study group. And so grandmother in her consciousness, they would put out chairs and gradually the church is growing. People are coming. I mean, it ain't no big, and one day, I was just told this story. My aunt Alake said, Mama, instead of us putting out this many chairs, let's put out this many chairs and see what happens. Because, when you have a big space, you don't want to put out all those chairs because even if you have 20 people, it looks small. But if you put out a few, it's, you packed the place. It's like, well, yeah, there's 11 chairs there, of course. So this time they put out 70. 70 people showed up. Next week it was, week after that it was, and the rest is history. That if you build it, they will come. That's a very true thing. No MC ever in the world, no musician, they didn't say, how are we going to get the people to come to the concert? Make the music. Sing the music. Let people know that the music of God is in you right now. People will show up. All you got to do is make the music. What is your music? Are you an awesome baker? I love to eat. People need to eat. Are you a healer? Do you make people laugh? What is your gift? What is the seed that we need you to constantly put into that soil? What is it? I don't care about your bills. I don't care about the drama that's going on in your life. Unless your favorite sports team is mine, I don't care about that either. Are you being the masterpiece that Spirit meant you to be? Are you being it? Now, here's what's beautiful about this philosophy, but also very frightening, but please listen to me. Whatever you are holding on to that you think you need to hold yourself in contempt for, let it go. The only one who's tripping off of it is you. You can be the masterpiece right now, and I don't care how heinous the crime was. You can drop that right now and say, I am here to be a presence. You can. You don't have to hold on to that. Don't be like me, still embarrassed about what you said at the company party 20 years later. Yes, I'm still embarrassed about that. Boss needed to hear how I felt, though. It is what it is. Right in this moment, you can drop all that regret. You can put all that down and continue to blossom in the consciousness that you were meant to be. And there's no wrong answer. You can hold on to that as long as you want or not. There's no wrong answers in the universe. Everything just is. So with that, I like to get quiet every now and then and just remember that that guidance that I'm looking for. That's the scary part, right? Trusting that voice that's speaking to you. Because so many times in our lives, we may pour things on top of that voice and we can't tell it apart. So while that voice is saying, you're perfect, you're amazing, you are God in the flesh, sometimes we can say, oh, I'm such a dork, oh, I'm such an idiot, oh, I'm such a... That's not the voice of God. That's your ego. And we get to choose which one we want to listen to. Now, sometimes the ego comes in handy, right? You know, that bully who always wants to mess with me, you know, okay, today I need to put my ego forth. I let him handle that. Other times, maybe I can handle this without that. But one thing I know for sure, when I listen to the voice of God over my ego, I never, ever have a losing moment. What are you ready to listen to? Are you ready to stop hurting? Are you ready to stop playing small and pretend you're still a bud? Are you ready to allow your petals to flourish and reach for the sun in which you came from? Who's ready? Because I don't want to go alone. Namaste, Amani. Thank you for being here, Reverend. Love y'all. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We get another song from the amazing Sonia? All right. Good. Take us to church.
Thank you, Brother Lucian. Let's hear it again. So good to have you in the house. Always good. Always good. We love you too. All right, now it's our joyful time of giving, our time to support the Amani Center with our gifts and tithes. We are an independent center, so this is how we keep going, keep doing the good work that we do. So we're going to pass the baskets in just a moment. In the meantime, we have lots of ways that you can give digitally. Again, when the baskets come, you can throw your checks and your money in there. We also have Venmo QR code there. We have these little cards in the white seat backs where you can scan them so that you can give digitally. You can always set up a recurring a check through the mail with your bank, and you can go to our website, theamanicenter.org, or you can also reach out via our newsletter that comes monthly at the beginning of the month. If you're not set up for that, please see Gina, and she can give you a card, or Nicole, to sign up for the newsletter. And that way you'll always know what's going on at the Amani Center. So that's a double benefit to signing up for that. So we're going to start passing those baskets in just a moment. But first, I'm just going to do a little treatment for you as before. So if you are writing checks right now, or if you have cash in your hand, or if you're giving digitally, you can take those cards, or just in your own mind, place your hand over your heart for your giving, and let's just bless those tithes energetically, knowing that there is only one power, one presence, one divine energy that runs in, as, and through all things. And it is spirit, it is God, it is the universe, whatever word you use. And it is present in our money, in our resources, but it also runs through everything that we give, whether it's our time, our talent, whatever way we're showing up in the world. And so in this energy, we are creating flow in our lives. So when we are giving of our time, our talent, our tithe, we are creating that flow so that the good is going out, but it is also coming in, and it's going into the center, and it's also going out of the center, blessing each and every one of us, but then also going out to bless our community and bless the world. And so in this way, we are part of this flow, giving, receiving, and just raising the vibration in so many ways. So I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, for all the ways that you give to the center, give to yourself, give to our community, and give to the world. And I know that all of us are blessed by it and doing more and more good in the world, raising the vibration, raising the energy, and raising the good. And so in this way, we send out this good into the world. We send out our word into the world. We know that it goes out into the law, and that all this good is done as it is. And so with great gratitude, with great joy, I release this word into the law, knowing that it is done and that all is well. And together we say, and so it is. So we're going to pass those baskets. We're going to sing another song. And please sing along with us. I think you all know this one.
No, they don't, because it's different than what we talked
You might
about.
know it. It's been a while, but you might know it.
No.
No? Okay, you don't know it. Sorry. Wait, where'd it go? Here it is.
It's not that one. Let me walk through the banks of the river of love, where the current runs deep, baptized in the one, where there's no separation, and light is all we see. Humble our differences, and love will set us free. Father, Mother, God, there's a healing going on. Father, Mother, God, there's a healing going on. Father, Mother, God, there's a healing going on. I said, oh, you rock my soul. I see the blessings of the past. It's time to requalify. Let's not forget to learn to forget. God knows we gotta try. It's my responsibility to heal the wounds in me. Compassion, faith, and hope, and love, and truth will set us free. Father, Mother, God, there's a healing going on. Father, Mother, God, there's a healing going on. Father, Mother, God, there's a healing going on. I said, oh, you rock my soul. I said, oh, you rock my soul. Yeah. Oh, you rock my soul.
All right, come over here, Gina. I'm on a cord. On behalf of the Amani Center, it is with great joy and honor that I receive these gifts, knowing they are blessed down and multiplied, going out into the world to do so much good. And together we say, and so it is. All right, I see some kids back there. Let's bring them on up.
This little light of mine
I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Okay, shall I hand it to you, Addie? Okay, I'm gonna hand it to Marie to tell us what y'all did today. Oh, awesome.
And anyways, I read the story, The Man Who Didn't Like Animals. But anyways, it turns out that Lexi and Delaney have a whole lot of animals. I just learned about them. So anyways, it turns out the man who didn't like animals ended up having so many animals he couldn't keep them all in his house. So anyways, then he asked for all the animals to come back. He just loved them so much. Okay. And so what is our affirmation?
Life is abundant.
Great job, guys. Thank you so much. All right. What did you guys make?
Best friend bracelets.
Oh, how nice. Beautiful. Great job, guys. Thank you. Find your people. Thank you, Marie and Addie. All right. Let's all stand up and sing our closing song together. The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. And I will meet you in grace. I will meet you in grace.
Continuing in the consciousness of spirit, we know that this is the day we allow our consciousness to blossom forward and spread its petals and be the magnificent flower it's supposed to be. For this and so much more, we give thanks knowing that we live an abundant life, and so it is.
And so it is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Brother Lucian. Woo!